All right. Good morning to those of you on the East Coast. I guess good late morning to those of you on the East Coast. Good morning, good early morning to those of you on the West Coast. I'm your host, Brandon Choi, host and co-creator of Movers and Shakers Unlimited. And yeah, I just wanted to, check in with you guys, just as the title says. Let me make a quick adjustment here. There we go. But yes, I wanted to check in with you guys. I know it's been a bit, but as you see from the title, still at it with the cons of going to a new con this weekend. Helping out with the show, as a matter of fact, moderating for a couple of the panels this weekend for Colorado Springs Comic Con. So I just wanted to check in just briefly, just to give you a heads up of some of the things that are on the way, but also whether you guys are checking this out live, or if you see this as an archive episode of our live streams of what we have on that playlist. If you guys are here at the con, touch base, drop a comment, let me know, and let me know some of the things that perhaps you guys are excited about. If you guys aren't familiar, excuse me, with Colorado Springs Comic Con, they have quite an impressive list of guests. Um, uh, this not just this year, but they've had it in prior years too. And I mean, in terms of like the guests that attendees have an opportunity to see, it runs the gamut. Whether it's from the Walking Dead universe, whether it's from the Star Wars universe, in anime and wrestling, pretty much in any fandom that you have a passion for, they have you covered. I've had an opportunity to work with the folks who have done uh, this show, because they also do Rhode Island Comic Con, which is also a terrific show as well. I highly recommend you guys check that one out. It's actually later on in the winter, typically in November. And similarly, just like with this show, as I said, quite a diverse group of guests that they have. Um, so with that being said, as I said, I wanted to just touch in just briefly. Be on the lookout, as this weekend I'll try to make a point not just to give you some quick sights and sounds of some of the goings on at the con, but also be on the lookout for some interviews of speaking with some of the guests that are on hand. Um, Other than that, also wanted to touch base with you guys on some of the things that are on the way. I know that you guys were aware that we have been doing a lot of coverage on the Star Wars, not Star Wars, excuse me, on the Star Trek series, whether it has been Picard, whether it has been Discovery, or if it's also been Strange New Worlds. We have, made the effort to, have breakdowns of those episodes for each of you guys, out there. Um, Now, I know it's been kind of a breather, if you will, between a lot of those shows. So be on the lookout, because we will actually be doing a rundown of Lower Decks, so Star Trek Lower Decks. I will be posting when we will be doing that show. More than likely, it's going to be on Sundays, as we typically do with many of our review shows. Um, and you'll still have the same team members that you guys are accustomed to. So you'll still have Josh, you still have JP, and you'll still have Chris Pabon, our connoisseur. They will both be on hand to do that show for you guys. But also let me know, because I know recently, I know we were doing, or should I say, not that long ago, we were doing breakdowns of a lot of those MCU shows. We had been doing Loki and Falcon and Winter Soldier. But I'm still on the fence of whether I'm going to do She-Hulk, because there are a couple of other series that are on the way as well that I also want to be able to cover, and I want to be as thorough as possible in breaking down those shows for you guys, whether it's with Easter eggs or with theories and things of that nature. And I want to make sure, to have it, in a quality that that I'm satisfied with, in order to make that available to you guys. So just let me know if you guys are in fact interested in having a breakdown of She-Hulk, because there are some things in there that are quite intriguing. So I might want to dig into some of those things. But other than that, as I said, aside from this con with Colorado Springs, be on the lookout for our review of Star Trek Lower Decks, and be on the lookout for a few other shows that we will be announcing in the near future. So this is day one of Colorado Springs. I'm still in the process of, getting ready. As you can see, I'm still at my hotel room, but still in the process of getting ready for day one. It's exciting because it's my first time here at Colorado Springs. Not my first time at cons, mind you, but first time at Colorado Springs. First time in Colorado Springs, period. So that's another cool thing too. So I'll try to make it a point to visit some of the places. If you guys have any recommendations, be sure to drop those in the comments as well. With that being said, I'm your host, Brandon Troy, host and co-creator of Movers and Shakers Unlimited, and I will see you guys soon. Later. Bye.